Howdy people, it's Nick here again. We're on the ZX Spectrum looking at the sequel to HORACE MINER, a homebrew. This is HORACE MINER 2 on the ZX Spectrum 48K, published by Steve Broad in 2014. The central character is Horace. You might be aware of him from the popular Horace game, but there's a series of homebrews, most particularly from Steve Broad, that I've been working through. The first one, which we reviewed earlier on today, contained 20 levels, which I didn't get to all of those, and here we have a few other levels that he would have packed in had he been able to. Now, it's the same sort of thing, but the graphics are, well, they look more like Hungry Horace. You see the levels, well, all the graphics are pulled from Hungry Horace. Now, instead of collecting pound signs, which you did on the first game, well, that's interesting, you now collect fruit, because Hungry Horace was a Pac-Man clone, essentially. Once you collected all the fruit, you then have to hit that bell, tinkering up the top there in red, and it's on to the next stage. Now, it's based on, well, very loosely Manic Miner, in the case that the air's going down. You can see ticking up that we've almost run out of. If you run out of air, you're doomed, but we've seemed to have done it. Boomer. Next stage. I do like the colour scheme better on this one than the original HORACE MINER that Steve did, only because Horace is a different colour to the Rangers. In the other one, they're all white. This one is Horace is in blue, and the Rangers are in magenta. Harks back to Hungry Horace, as I say, and yeah, I prefer this one graphically to the first one, let's say that. How are we going to get, oh dear, how are we going to get past this mob? We have 3 lives. If we bump into any of those Rangers, we're dead. If we run out of air, we're also dead. So the story is, it may not look it, but we're stuck in the mines. That's why the air's running out, and we must do all the levels and then finally escape. So not as accomplished as Manic Miner, very much in the style of the other games, Horace to the rescue. So there we go. In Manic Miner, which I'm sure you're aware of, you collected all the keys, and then a cube would flash, and then you walk into that cube and be the end of the level. Here is just hitting the bell. You can land on top of the Park Rangers or the other nasties, but if you hang around, they will kill you, and if you bump into them naturally, you will die as well. Come on, Horace, go, go, go. Right, get timing here. Boom. So it's a bit more technical, this, in solving each level than the first game. So you have to work out what's the best way of doing things. Boof. Right, okay, I think we've done this now. When the Rangers go off the bottom of the screen, they will start back up from the top. I think we're just about going to do this, are we? Boom, there we go. 8-bit glory. So this is in 2014, and the original Hungry Horace, which all the graphics have been pulled from, was in 1982. So yeah, over 30 years gap between the two. It's good to see the Spectrum is still going strong, although my lives aren't. Let's have another go. Yes. So just 3 keys on this, left and right, and jump. I think there's 2 Rangers on screen at the same time. There might be more later on. Would nice to see some spiders from Horace and the Spiders. I think this is all a Hungry Horace graphics and nothing else. It does work better collecting fruit rather than pound signs. Makes it a bit more cute. Horace. He's the man. Good stuff. I think we haven't got too many other Horace games to cover now. We've done all the originals. We're covering all the homebrews. Merry Christmas from Horace is my favourite of the homebrews so far. Mind you, it's closer. I've liked all the homebrews have been great. Horace Goes to the Tower, Horace in the Mystic Woods. They're all equally brilliant. Horace in the Mystic Woods is probably the most professional looking out of the ones. Still to come to is a Berserk clone called Horace and the Robots, which I'm sure I'll come to at some point. Whoops, okay. Okie dokie. Now, quite often if I see another reviewer's already reviewed the game, just to give it a bit more space, I won't review it for a little while. That's why and it's fair to the reviewer as well, give them a few more views. Boom! And also as well to the writer as well, so they get more coverage, because essentially when you put up a video, it gets its most views in the first 3 days. I think it gets pushed forward in search, and then it gets absorbed into the archive. Do you know what I mean? Well, I think you might do, or you might not. Anyway, it's common courtesy to other channels as well, I think. Right, more fruit collected. let's do this. Right, we need one bit of fruit left. We've got 260. This looks good. I think we've done it. We've done it, folks. Bam. So the game has been well coded again. Slight improvement over the original Horace Miner, because the colour scheme just works that bit better. That was very samey, the first few levels of Horace Miner. One criticism of that, although I didn't mind it. This seems more fun. Right, okay, I think we know what to do now. One strawberry. Up. Up. Come on. There we go. Boom. Next level. This looks a little bit more difficult. Yeah, how are we going to do this? Right, okay. Horace needs to jump a bit better. Can't make it across there, right. So that's the easy one. I'm a bit puzzled now. How do we get up here? We can't get up there. Maybe we have to jump on the ranger. Yeah, we have to jump on him and then jump again, I think. Go on, Horace. Come on, Horace. If you can't do it, no one can. Oh, can we get... No, just fractionally too short. Man, they was aware I was going to do that. Good. I do like these levels. Really well engineered, this. Oh, I don't know how we're going to do that bit, though. I do know how we're going to do that bit. We've got to jump on the ranger's head, but it's not the easiest thing to do without dying. Yes, okay. We could be Achilles' heel here. Run. No, you got that wrong. You need to be bang on the top of him. Horace Miner 2. There's not a Horace Miner 3. I don't think there's too much more they can do with it. Back to the beginning again. So we know what to do here, don't we? I think you've got the idea. If you haven't already, do check out my reviews of Horace to the Rescue and Horace to the Rescue 2 and the original Horace Miner, all by Steve Broad. They're similar games in some respects, but there is enough difference between them really to count them out as different Horace games. And they do Horace proud. It's a good homage to Horace really, outside the original games, which was Hungry Horace, as we know, Horace Goes Skiing and Horace and the Spiders. They had originally planned to do Horace to the Rescue. That was never completed, and Steve Broad's Horace to the Rescue is his imaginings of what the game may have looked like, and if it had looked like that, I think it would have been a huge success, but for some reason it was never originally released. Not for 30 years anyway. Yeah, ran out of time there. Good old Horace. I think I would like to have known him. He would be a best good celebrity. He's been jumping around now for over 30 years. Don't run out of air. He's got no mining equipment. Nothing like that. The original Hungry Horace did have later did have a maze editor on. It's the same sort of game, so it may have looked very similar to this. But this, although that was all very top-down, that one, you'd have to say, in the way it controls, this is not. Come on. There we go. So not too much more I can say about this. You either like the Horace games or you don't. I think my favourite one would still have to be Horace and the Spiders, one of the original ones. Any new ones will be fighting against nostalgia. Horace and the Spiders, really, really cool game, especially on the web. I like the stamping. No other Horace games seem to have the stamping action where you stamp on spiders and repair the web. Now, I love that. There's not a Horace and the Spiders 2. Someone in the comment section as well said before, is there a Horace racing game? Well, there isn't. I wish there was, in the style of Mario Kart, because then you could use all your favourite Spectrum characters to be in the other karts. So Dizzy, Miner Willy, Saberman, and any others you can think of to make up the pack. And that would be pretty cool. I'm not quite sure how that would work though, but it would still be pretty good to see. Right, get the timing on this. Magenta Park Ranger, and I didn't get the timing, I messed up royally. Okay, well, I think we've seen enough of that to know what is going on. That was Horace Miner 2 by Steve Broad in 2014. Traditional gameplay there, and it works quite well. So thanks for watching that as always. If you've got any comments about this game, any homebrews or the Spectrum in general, then please put those below. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.